Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I want to talk about the importance of self-concept when it comes to love and relationships. But before we get started, since this topic is all about love, I want you to know that I have a self-study course called Magnetically You, which will help you build a rock-solid self-concept when it comes to love. This is a recording of a live program that I ran back in August with relationship expert Nadine Ghosn. The information is all in the description below. You definitely want to check it out. It was a huge success. We got a lot of great feedback and it will really help you get what is required for you to manifest yourself becoming magnetic when it comes to love. And this applies to you whether you're single and looking to manifest a relationship or to work on your existing relationship. As mentioned, all the information is listed below. Of course, I also do offer one-to-one coaching, be it through video or through email. The information is all listed below. And of course, as usual, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. This video is inspired by a session I had yesterday with a beautiful client of mine. She is someone who started working with me a few months ago. She wanted to work on improving her relationship with someone she was already seeing. And within a matter of 10 days, I think it was even just one session that we met or two sessions, she turned around the whole relationship. Her partner was showing up completely different in the relationship. In fact, as a result of her improved self-concept, she realized that he was not the guy for her. She actually moved on from him, and very soon after that, she manifested a completely new relationship with someone who fits exactly the description in the affirmations that we worked on developing together as a result of the coaching. Now, everything has been going super smoothly with her. She was repeating her affirmations and she's been in this new relationship now for a couple of months, if not more. At some point in time, she stopped doing her affirmations, and with these things, sometimes with manifesting, you need to keep reminding yourself that everything is coming from you. So she started to experience some things in her relationship that were not ideal. She started manifesting a lot of things, which, to be honest, when I discussed them with her, the circumstances themselves were not as she was perceiving them, but she was perceiving them in a way that were causing her to react in a negative emotional way. And she sent me the day before yesterday a message asking for a quick session to meet up on that day, and I was fully booked. I could not meet with her, so I scheduled her for the day after. And she was so agitated, she needed to vent. She sent me a whole list of voice messages stating everything that's going wrong, and I did not see them. I was in meetings and I saw them several hours later. I heard just the first message and then I closed it. I responded to her with a voice message and I said, I'm not going to listen to a single one of your voice messages. I'm not serving you. You forgot everything I taught you. I gave her some tough love there. I told her that we will get on the session. What we will discuss is everything that you want. When she showed up to the session, she was a different person to the one who was venting the day before, because she got to the realization it's all about awareness, pure consciousness, pure awareness. Because when you remember that and you get back into your conscious awareness, the clarity suddenly shows up. And the level of clarity that she had was unbelievable. When I spoke to her, it was very important to me that I explained to her that there's nothing wrong with what she is doing. It's the thinking that needs to be fixed. There is nothing wrong with her her actions were all reflecting her thoughts. So her actions and behaviors and emotions are all a reflection of her thoughts and beliefs. During the session, we came to the conclusion that there are three main issues. First were her emotional reactions. So I asked her, what are the reasons why you had these emotional reactions? What must you believe about yourself in order to be manifesting these emotional reactions? Because these emotional reactions are also manifestations. Your thoughts are manifestations as well. They're a manifestation of what's going on in your subconscious mind. I'll talk about that in another video. The second thing was she kept expecting him to fail in some shape or form. The third thing, she was judging every circumstance in a negative way. Circumstances that can be regarded as neutral. For her, she had all the answers. She listed them out for me, knowing full well what was going on, and she was embarrassed. I told her, well, that's the purpose of coaching. The purpose of coaching is always to keep you in that momentum of accountability. It's keeping you accountable. You know everything. I share everything in my videos. I share everything in my book. It's about implementing and holding yourself accountable. Holding yourself accountable because we forget. It's through programming. I always tell my clients, there is nothing wrong with what you're doing. There's something wrong with the thinking. You're not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind the thoughts. The person who came on the call yesterday was the awareness behind the thoughts. She was a different person. She was in her power. She was in her awareness. That's who you really are. Your thoughts are not you. You are separate from your thoughts. And when we spoke about it, it all boiled down to self-worth. She was interpreting any behavior on his part as not caring for her, taking her for granted, not prioritizing her, thinking that his feelings have changed, thinking that he's going to leave her, thinking that he is walking away from her. This is impacting everything in her relationship because she was trying to gauge her worth through his actions, which is the way most people do in 3D, in physical reality. The thing you have to understand is that there is never enough actions that a person can take to validate your self-worth. They can never do that. They can never do enough of that. Your self-worth is something you build on the inside, and then they have to mirror it back to you through their actions. And so when it comes to your relationships, the relationships are always a mirror of what's going on inside of you. The thinking is what needs to be fixed. And actually, you fix the thinking by superseding it. She could see what it was just by becoming aware of it. She didn't even have to repeat her affirmations, though she will. The affirmations are reminders of who you really are. When you say, I'm worthy, I'm whole and complete on my own, I am beautiful inside out, I am deserving, I'm cherished, I'm chosen, I'm pursued. All of these are just reminders of who you really are. It's not saying you're not that. Your thoughts are saying you're not that. Your thoughts are not you. And so she was, of course, now much more committed to going back to her affirmations. And she told me, she reminded me, she said, you told me you keep repeating the affirmations until you get married. And she's like, I didn't do that. I stopped. I thought I got it. And then I dove deep into negativity and forgot. I forgot. And so she just had to remember that. Your self-concept, I said this in a TikTok video, your self-concept does not need fixing. You are already whole and complete and perfect. It's your thinking that needs fixing. The way she was thinking was causing her to perceive normal neutral circumstances as negative. This is the advice for anybody who wants to experience a successful relationship. You have to realize that there is nothing wrong with you. You have to realize that the person in the relationship is always mirroring back to you your own thinking about yourself, about them, about circumstances in general. It's all within you. They are just a mirror. They're just holding up a mirror. So in this scenario, she was perceiving his actions as negative. Her judgment of the circumstances, that's a manifestation, were a result of her thoughts, and these are a result of her subconscious beliefs around herself. As I mentioned, the affirmations are just reminders. I always say they're impressing into your subconscious mind because then they become habit. We're working with the 4D here. But if you become the awareness behind the thoughts, that's 5D, that's spirit, you can release the thoughts right away. The affirmations are just making it habit so you do not manifest thoughts that are a reflection of what's going on subconsciously. You've been programmed to think that you're not enough. You've been programmed to question your self-worth. And so we want to work on that. But it can be done through pure awareness, and you remember it and you release it on the spot. I hope this video is helpful to anyone who is struggling in their relationship. And of course, as mentioned, I do offer both video and email coaching. The information is in the description below. If you like this video, then please hit the thumbs up and share with anyone who might need this. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.